Olivia loved pizza. Every Friday, her family went to a small pizzeria in their village in Italy. The smell of fresh basil, melted cheese, and crispy crust filled the air. Olivia would close her eyes and take a deep breath. This was her happy place. One day, Olivia decided she wanted to make pizza herself. She wanted to create that same feeling of joy for everyone. Olivia asked Nonna, her grandmother, for help. Nonna was the best cook in the village. Nonna smiled and said, "Of course, Cara. Making pizza is like making memories." Olivia and Nonna gathered fresh ingredients from the garden. They had plum tomatoes, fragrant basil, and creamy mozzarella cheese. Nonna showed Olivia how to make the dough. They kneaded and stretched it until it was perfectly smooth. Olivia felt excited. She was ready to create her own pizza masterpiece.
Olivia experimented in the kitchen every day after school. She tried different types of flour for the dough. She tested various tomatoes for the sauce. Olivia even added a pinch of sugar, a secret tip from Nonna. Sometimes Olivia's pizzas were too doughy. Other times the crust was too thin. But Olivia never gave up. She knew that practice makes perfect, especially with pizza. One afternoon, Olivia had an idea. She remembered her Nonna talking about letting the dough rise slowly. Slow rise, better taste, Nonna always said. So, Olivia decided to try a new technique. She let the dough rise for a whole day in a cool, dry place.
The next day, Olivia was amazed. The dough was light and airy. She carefully stretched it out, her fingers dancing across the surface. Olivia topped the pizza with her homemade sauce, fresh mozzarella, and a few basil leaves. While the pizza baked in the oven, the aroma filled the entire house. Her family gathered in the kitchen, their mouths watering. When Olivia took the pizza out of the oven, everyone gasped. It looked perfect. The first bite was magical. The crust was crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. The sauce was bursting with flavor. The cheese was gooey and delicious. Everyone agreed. This was the best pizza they had ever tasted. Olivia's secret wasn't just the slow rise dough. It was her passion, her patience, and the love she put into every step.
Section 4. Olivia's famous pizza recipe. A step-by-step guide. Ready to try Olivia's famous pizza? Here's her simple recipe. For the dough, mix 1 cup warm water, 1 teaspoon sugar, and 1 packet active dry yeast in a bowl. Let it sit for 5 minutes. Add 2 cups flour and 1 teaspoon salt. Mix well, then knead the dough for 5 minutes. Cover the bowl and let the dough rise in a cool, dry place for at least 12 hours, or even better, a whole day. For the sauce, crush 1 can of whole peeled tomatoes by hand. Heat a drizzle of olive oil in a pan. Add 2 cloves of minced garlic and cook for a minute. Add the crushed tomatoes, a pinch of sugar, salt, and pepper. Simmer for 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. Assemble and bake. Preheat your oven to the highest setting, around 500 degrees Fahrenheit or 260 degrees Celsius. Stretch the dough on a lightly floured surface. Spread the sauce evenly over the dough. Top with fresh mozzarella cheese and a few basil leaves. Bake for 10 to 15 minutes or until the crust is golden brown and the cheese is bubbly.
Section 5. The joy of homemade pizza. Making pizza from scratch is an experience. It's about more than just following a recipe. It's about creating something delicious with your own hands. Feel the dough come alive as you knead it. Smell the sweet aroma of the sauce simmering on the stove. Hear the satisfying crunch as you bite into your creation. It's a sensory adventure that fills your kitchen with warmth and happiness. Invite your family and friends to join the fun. Let them choose their favorite toppings. Share stories and laughter as you create your own pizza masterpieces together. Homemade pizza brings people together, creating memories that are as warm and comforting as a slice of pizza fresh from the oven.
Section 6. Olivia's dream come true. A restaurant filled with smiles. Word spread quickly about Olivia's amazing pizza. People lined up outside her door, eager to try a slice. Olivia knew she had to share her gift with the world, so she opened a small pizzeria in her village. Olivia called it Olivia's Pizza with Love. She wanted everyone to feel the same joy she felt when making pizza. Her restaurant was always filled with laughter, chatter, and the delicious smell of baking pizza. Olivia's dream had come true. She wasn't just making pizza, she was making memories. Every slice brought smiles to her customers' faces, reminding Olivia of the magic that happens when you combine passion, patience, and a whole lot of love. And that's the secret ingredient that made Olivia's pizza the most famous in all of Italy.